the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So blame it on the. Guess what I'm do?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Bryant. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out. On defense, the West All-Stars. He lobs it up, and George with the stuff.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Kevin Durant.
Wade outside. On the wing, George. The basket good off the assist from Wade. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Leonard, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Westbrook with the steal. There's the pass to Curry. That's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry with the steal. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Durant kicks to Curry. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Westbrook drives in, takes it off the glass.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Anthony with it. Westbrook picks him up. James. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his second basket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it. He made it look easy that time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
That shot wide open.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's Curry outside. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And he gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The kick out to LeBron. Pass to George. Jacks up a three. The shot misses. Durant with some nice D. And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a three-point game. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for James. Jimmy Butler comes in for George. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Durant. Draymond Green comes in for Kobe. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Paul's subbed in for Steph Curry. And that one's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Here's Paul. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Leonard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Here is Thomas. Anthony left side. Throws and dishes to Thomas. And the three off target. Here's West now, leading by 5. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Butler. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Throws it up high. Thomas against Thompson. And Isaiah Thomas with the 3. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Thompson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Cousins. The baseline jumper goes down.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Party. Get ready for your...
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Call out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Cousins in at the center. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 5. Wall, that's a two-pointer. That one wide left. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
On the wing, Thompson cans the shot with nobody near him. And it's a 9-point West All-Star lead. East with the ball. Wall, that's a two-pointer. And the shot is long.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The drive by Green. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Bosch, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And some changes here for the East. James comes in for Drummond. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ball against Wall. Goes up at the stripe. Now the dish to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Thompson against Wade. They get it again. Cousins. The shot misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Rejected by Wall. Wade passes to Wall.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The feed to Wall. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Catching up on the changes for the East. George is checked in for Bosch. And it's Kyle Lowry in for John Wall. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins. Anthony Davis comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kobe's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Paul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Butler's checked in. And George kicks to James. Lowry dishes to James. Back to Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. That free throw, no good. Thomas checked in for Kyle Lowry. And he sinks the second.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the East. And here's the East. It's a 3-point game. James kicks to Anthony. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's George following the basket by Stephen Curry. LeBron passes to Butler. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so here are the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Butler with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. It's tipped. From deep 3-point range, Thomas, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Ron right side. Butler kicks to Anthony. Outside for Thomas. Lets it fly. Again, Thomas missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony. The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for LeBron. And it's DeRozan in for George. The West also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Durant. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Got a piece of it. DeRozan dishes to Thomas. Passes it to Butler. Anthony kicks to Thomas. Feeds it to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. No good from outside. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Davis from past the arc. Here's Green. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Leading by 5. Curry passes to Davis. Westbrook dishes to Davis. Green kicks to Davis. On its way from Curry for 2. And the release, and the first half comes.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Curry has been all sorts of trouble for him. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Paul George is out there with Anthony. And it's LeBron James. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The 3 from George. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Back to Curry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
Lowry against Curry. A leaner. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 6 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And here's Lowry after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside for George. Wade outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The East making a switch. Bosch is checked in. The West also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Leonard. And Paul subbed in for Curry. And it's Paul penetrating. LeBron with the block. Pass to Lowry. Back to George. Knocks it loose. Puts up a 3. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
The shot by Wade, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
George with the bucket.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
George has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Outside Westbrook.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Spacing. Real replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And the East with some changes. Drummond's checked in for LeBron. Millsap comes in for George. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Bryant. And it's Thompson in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Thompson. And Wade sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Thompson against Wade. 3-pointer. Thompson with the bucket. And it's a 10-point West All-Star lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Kicks it to Drummond. To the wing on the left. Back to Bosch. To the middle. Dishes to Millsap. From deep. No luck. Harden with the defensive effort.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The drive by Thompson. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Chris Bosh. Harden dishes to Thompson. From downtown, and the basket good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And here we go with Bosh running it up the floor. Wade passes to Wall. And Drummond kicks to Wade. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wade's got it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's DeRozan in for Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Butler kicks to Wall, and it's blocked by Curry. Outside, Green. In the corner, Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 9 points. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And Davis pulls it down. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here is Drummond. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Green. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Wall. He dishes it to Drummond. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Klay Thompson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. DeRozan dishes to Bosh. Lowry from outside. And the shot is good. Lowry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the East All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. Durant the pass to Aldridge. For 3, Westbrook, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Thomas, kicks it to Bosh, and stolen by Aldridge. Now the pass to Leonard. And he lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thomas kicks to DeRozan. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Anthony, the pass to Thomas. The feed to Bosh. Back to Lowry. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Three-pointer. Westbrook, no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. A 2-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. straightforward call. Simple.
James checked in for the East. Paul George comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the West All-Stars, Kobe's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Paul in for Klay Thompson. Here's Leonard. East grabs the miss. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Outside Anthony to take the lead. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his third rebound on the night. Stolen by George. Ahead. Here's Thomas. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And it's Anthony again missing. Paul outside and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Goes up.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for the East. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Leonard attacking. No good. Excellent D from Wade. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Lowry kicks to LeBron. Anthony. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
John Wall.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And he can't hit the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Cousins dishes to Curry. And it's sent back by George. Again, Curry missing. Here are the East All-Stars. And here we go. George, no good. Pushing it up to take the lead. That gives them the lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. .135 left to play here in the fourth. That is good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Shot from the low block. Again, the miss by Harden. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost us.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 3. 1:10 left in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. On its way from Curry for 2. Shot is no good. Nice D from Wall. Now the East All-Stars with it. Westbrook with the steal. From deep three-point range, Curry with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pulls up. They grab their own miss. Harden. Wade against Curry. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Melo having a terrific game. 16 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Catching up on changes for the West. Durant's checked in for Cousins. Leonard comes in for Davis. And it's Bryant in for James Harden.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt, that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Jimmy Butler, he's jumped in for Paul George. The kick outside to Butler. And here's Anthony from the arc. Cannot hit. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The kick out to Wall. Can't cash in. Another shot. Good! Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Misses the tray. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.